Hey there, Heather here from Femme Physique, and for today's Toned in 10, I have a pregnancy-safe core workout. So not only is this just good for pregnant ladies, you can do this if you are postpartum or if really you're just looking for a more gentle core workout. If you do want to increase the challenge level, you could always throw some ankle weights on, okay? Remembering that form is key, breathing is crucial, especially in pregnancy. Those breaths are what really is going to get into those deep low core muscles, okay, and help prepare you for labor and childbirth. So we're going to get started right away. We're going to come down to the hands and the knees, and we're going to get ready for some cat-cows to warm up. Here we go. So we have just under 30 seconds until we start the movements. We're going to begin with some cat-cows. So I just want you to take the hands underneath the shoulders, draw the shoulders down and back away from the ears, retract the shoulder blades together. Bringing the knees underneath the hips, starting in neutral pelvis, so hips under ribs. We're going to inhale, arch the back, drop the belly, release the pelvic floor. And then as we exhale, we spread the shoulder blades apart, hollow the belly up to the spine, spread the shoulder blades, look to the knees. Inhale, arch and up, sort of tugging the heel of the hand to the knees to increase that lower back stretch. Exhale. Round. Good. You can take your time and do a few more of those. We're going to come right into a hovering plank here. So I want you to bring your knees to touch as though you're squeezing a quarter in between them. Take an inhale here, let the belly go, and on the exhale, lift the core, strengthen, hover the knees 1 inch off the floor. We're doing this 1 minute. Release. Everything goes. Fill the belly with air. Release the pelvic floor. Exhale. Audible breathing, lift and hold. 30 more seconds. Inhale down, shoulder blades back. Exhale, squeeze that quarter between the knees. Feel the inner thighs, hover, hold. Inhale, let it go. Exhale, wrap, holding here. Knees are hovering over the ground. Push the floor away, spread the fingers, breathe, but continue to wrap the core. Continue to strengthen the abs. Squeeze those glutes. Squeeze the knees together hard. 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Give yourself a quick stretch back if you need it. Immediately we're going to change it up. We're going to come into plank on the hands and the knees. So we're going to extend the legs back. And we're going to push the floor away with the hands. If you don't have a big belly and you're not pregnant, you can bring your elbows to the floor. So if your baby's not getting in the way of that, go ahead and you can do a forearm plank. Okay, we're going to do another full 30-second hold here. Squeeze your glutes. Point the tailbone down towards the back of the legs. Make sure you're not hyperextending the arms. Draw the shoulder blades back. Think about pulling the hip bones up towards the armpits and compressing the ribs back down towards the hip bones. Pull the heel of the hand slightly towards the knees without moving them. And try to draw the knees up towards the hands a little bit. Feel the work in the abs as you wrap the belly in and up. Good. Letting it go. Coming all the way up. Give yourself another little stretch here. We're going to come to lying on the back. So all the way down, starting in about 20 more seconds. Let's set up properly here. So lying on your back. Making sure everything is wrapped in nice and tight. Rib cage compresses down. Everything's drawing up and in. We're going to bring the knees up over the hips. Strong flex legs. We're going to inhale, toe tap. Exhale, finding that invisible string connection. Abs pull, knee back up. Slow. Okay, inhale, leg comes down. Exhale, abs contract in order to pull up knee. So that's really important that you initiate your movement mindfully and you don't just use your hip flexors and kind of swing your leg up just to get the movement over with. The slower you go, the more you will work those abs. Pull. We have 30 more seconds here, spending a little bit longer in each movement. Inhale down, exhale, connect. Again, that audible breath really does help with core activation. Inhale down. Exhale, audible, engage, lift. Almost there. 10 seconds to go. Inhale, lift, Inhale and exhale, lift up. Knees stay here. Flex the feet. You can hug them a little closer in if you want to. Pushing the heel of the hand against the knees, drawing and bearing down with the shoulder blades. So really hug them down. Inhale here, let it go for a second. Exhale, find your strength, power through the core, push. Inhale, release, don't move your hands. Exhale, strong. Push. On this time, we're going to hold that push, but you're going to maintain your breath, okay? So inhale, exhale, push. So I want you to keep doing those long, deep exhales, but even on the inhales here, you are still contracting your core and pushing aggressively, the hands against the knees back against the hands. Push the belly down into the floor. Push hard. 3, 2, 1. Take a little break here. Hug the knees into the chest. Bring the toes together. We're going to take the arms back out again. Head and chest are staying down. Navel connecting to the floor and also lifting. If you're pregnant, I want you to think of physically hugging the baby in and upwards, okay? We're going to reach those legs out all the way as far as you can, maintaining control through the pelvis though, and then bring it back in. Imagine like you're steering a big wheel. Up. Inhale. Exhale, use your core, lift your pelvic floor, draw in and up as you pull in and around. Again, you could do this mindlessly and just swing your legs and work your hip flexors. Try to get the core to pull and initiate your movements. Inner thighs working as you press the feet together. Feeling the inner thighs turn on. Inhale, we out, exhale. Pull back in, almost there. Last one, reach. And rest. Just bring the soles of the feet together. Let the knees fall open a little bit. Give the inner thighs and the hip flexors a little bit of a break. We're going to come on up, to a side plank position. So as you need to get up, I'm giving a little momentum. You can also roll to your side and get up like this. We're going to come into a side plank position. Okay, so either forearm or straight arm. It's up to you. We're going to go into a full side plank or a modified side plank. So bottom leg is extended straight, top leg up and over, pushing through, lifting the hips. You are either on your forearm or on your full arm. Do not hyperextend the elbow. Hips connect towards rib cage draws down. I'm telling you, those two things will make your core fire up so effectively, okay? So just think about that compression action. We're going to pulse here, up, up. Again, if your wrist is hurting you or your shoulder is hurting, lower down onto that elbow. You do not have to do full, you could also do full plank like this, as I showed in the modifications. Whatever works for you. Lift. Make sure that pelvis is properly aligned, no excessive arch through the low back, just a soft, natural curve. 3, 2, 1. Lower the hips down. Transition everybody now on their elbow under their shoulder. This time bottom knee bends underneath us. We use our abs to lift back up. And from here, we take it into 30 seconds of leg raises. So if you've got those ankle weights on, you're going to feel this a lot. Squeeze the glutes, neutral pelvis. Let's go up and down. So slow. Let's rise those obliques away from the floor. Try not to sink down through those shoulders, remember. Lift away from the floor. 15 more seconds to go. Down, up. Let's pulse it out for the last 10. Squeeze. 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2. Let it go. Other side. So quick transition to the next side. We begin at a full plank position. All right, here we go. So either on your hand or on your elbow, whatever plank position you are doing. So both leg extended or modified. Here we go up. Okay, so if you're pregnant, newly postpartum, I would definitely recommend coming into this modified position, extending both legs. We're lifting. 30 seconds begins now. Up, push, And then for that last 30 seconds, we're going to pulse it out. Draw those shoulder blades down. Coming into pulses very soon. Here we go up. So using those base obliques down here to really lift the hips up off the floor. Strong extended upper arm, but make sure that shoulder blade stays down and plugged into its sockets. Keep those pulses small, within your threshold. You've got 10 seconds here. Almost there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lowering down. Bottom leg comes in to bend at 90 degrees in line with the hips. Top leg comes out. Flex it. Make it long. Find that neutral pelvis. Make sure you're not arching excessively through the low back. No sinking into the shoulders. Push and lift. Elevate. Okay, so we're up. We're using that base oblique. We're lifting and lowering. Up and down with control. No floppy leg. You could rise your top arm again. You could place it on your hip. Make sure you're compressing the hips to the ribs and vice versa. Rib cage down. Pulse it up for 10, 7, and 4, 2, and 1. Take a rest. Any stretches that you need to do, make sure you really breathe, open up, bring the oxygen into the body. Thank you very much for joining me on that one. Let me know which toned in 10 you want to see next. Have a great day.